Hi, my name's Theo, and I help young men build their dream physiques through weightlifting. So I remember when I was just beginning my weightlifting journey, when I was just starting to go to the gym, I was really excited to get in there and work really hard and start getting my first noob gains. However, I realized that as I kept going to the gym, I would hit one really intense workout, and then I would wake up the next day dreading the kind of punishment that I would have to go through again for the next day. So I quit. Basically, I was hitting these super intense workouts very inconsistently. And after I did one of those, I would be super exhausted the next day. I would dread the kind of punishment that I would have to go through um, at the gym the next day. So I would just stop going because I would web out, as I put it. But I think what was actually happening was that I was not building a consistent habit of working out. So that's what this video is meant to do. This is meant to help you build a habit of working out through logical increments and basically linear progression. So let's get into it. But before that, really quick, if you want to build your dream physique using weightlifting with my help, you can go and click the top link in the description. That'll bring you to my school community where I teach you all about how to build an aesthetic body. So, the first piece of advice for working out consistently is that you have to start small, okay? Odds are, if you want to start working out now and going to the gym, you've never done so before, especially if you're a young teenage guy, just like I was. You're probably quite skinny. You probably feel like lifting weights is going to help you, get bigger. It's going to help you build respect. It's going to help you build self confidence, maybe. And you're absolutely right. But you're not really at the point yet where, and you may take this as a blow to your ego, but you're not really at the point yet where you can go to the gym consistently every single day and get a super good workout day in and day out and just keep going up and up and up and up and really feel like you're making great progress. What has to happen first is that you kind of have to adapt not so much your body but also your mind to exercising regularly. So I remember I did this through going on runs like regularly. I would run every single day for about a month. And I thought I had to do that because I had to lose fat before going to the gym, which I realized was actually wrong. But it did help me build a consistent routine of just exercising every single day without any exceptions. It helped me build a lot of discipline and it helped me build a lot of self confidence as a result. So, what I recommend you do instead of that, and also instead of like immediately going to the gym and just like hitting a really intense like bodybuilder workout, is that you try to do some calisthenics at home just to begin with. So what this routine basically is it involves what this routine basically is that it involves you doing a little bit of exercise every single day. So maybe today you're going to do maybe 2 sets of push-ups until failure. You're going to basically just do some push-ups until you literally can't do them anymore. Then you're going to wait maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then you're going to do another whole set of those push-ups, also until you can't do them anymore. And then maybe you want to do some dips, maybe you want to do some pull-ups. The point is, don't overdo it. Maybe do like one, two, maybe three exercises, like body weight exercises today, and then do the same thing or a slightly different exercise routine tomorrow. But make sure you're keeping it small, keeping it fast, and you're keeping it easy. Okay. I don't want there to be any kind of basically barrier between you starting that workout and you actually completing it in a way where you're not basically just beating yourself up mentally for procrastinating on that workout, right? So the less friction there is between you getting out of bed in the morning and you hitting some push-ups or some pull-ups or some dips or whatever, the less of that there is, the better. So another important thing is that we got to talk about rest. So rest days are still important, or just letting your muscles rest for a certain period of time is still important when you're doing this. So what I recommend doing is that one you work one body part per day. So maybe I do chest today, and then I do lats tomorrow. I do some back tomorrow. I do maybe legs the next day, stuff like that. But it's all calisthenics. So maybe I do some push-ups today, then I do some pull-ups and body weight rows the next day. Maybe I do some running the next day. It's all the same. Basically, what you don't want to do in this scenario is you don't want to work the same group of muscles for 2 days in a row, because your muscles are going to be fatigued after the first day. They're going to be sore and you're not going to want to work out. And yeah, working those muscles won't make you any more gains unless you've rested them already. So the whole point behind this routine, where you let your muscles rest for at least a couple days after you've worked them, and you basically just kind of stack different muscle groups on top of each other for different days. The whole point of that is to make sure that you rest up and that you're not sore, basically, for your next workout of that specific body part. So a limiting belief that a lot of guys get at this point is that they feel like they're not making any progress. But I think the progress is more mental than physical at this stage. So let's say you do this calisthenics kind of protocol for 2 weeks. And then once you get really consistent in doing that kind of workout for 7 days a week or 6 days per week, then go ahead and feel free to develop an actual real split workout routine for yourself, and to add more sets and exercises and reps, and actually make like a whole kind of ordeal out of your workouts. You know, just like the normal gym workouts where you're actually lifting weights and you're going to the gym and everything like that. After you've built, the aforementioned habit of working out, obviously. So again, if it feels like you're not making any progress at this stage where you're just doing body weight exercises at home, then yeah, the gains are all mental. You're just learning how to be disciplined, how to build a habit, basically. You're just training yourself to basically have the habit of working out, which is extremely valuable, and it's going to save you a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of effort and a whole lot of time and a whole lot of frustration in the future when you're actually hitting really big workouts, really intense workouts consistently, because you have the work ethic and the intensity that you basically just built up to over the past months and years. So that was a pretty short video on how I built my habit of working out. I hope it works for you as well. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and check out my other videos about mistakes you might want to avoid as a beginner in the gym. That should be in the link in the description. One last thing, if you're wondering what workouts or what exercises you should do once you do get into the gym, well, basically, you're going to have to experiment with that for a while as well. So maybe you're doing, for leg day, say like Bulgarian split squats and then lunges, and then maybe some kind of like wonky deadlift. That's okay. If you feel like you don't really know what you're doing for your first couple of weeks or first couple of months in the gym, that's totally okay. I remember I was doing like 50 lunges for each side, for like each leg, right? I was doing 50 lunges with 15-pound dumbbells, and I was basically just destroying my legs that way. I wasn't even making any gains, it just kind of hurt. So yeah, some good advice for when you actually start going to the gym is you just start doing stuff that makes your muscles burn. Okay, you can worry about specific exercises or splits or any of that stuff once you get the fundamentals down. Or if you want to skip all that, you can again go and get my coaching service in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you.